What's going on, guys? Back to the video, and today I'm going to show you guys me and my dad mounting this turkey that I killed last year. Not the one I killed this year, but the one I got last year. And you're watching the entire process of mounting it, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I got the head all skinned out right here, and we're going to put this in a jar, and then like the heat in the water will get like kind of hot, and then it will kind of like just melt all of the meat off, and all of its like brain and eyes. It'll kind of just all like fall apart. And I did that with the raccoon skull that I have. I'll pop a picture of it. Looks pretty good. So right now my dad is cutting the meat off of the fan, and I just finished that. So I'll put you guys on the time lapse of him finishing cutting off all the meat on the fan. Alright guys, so my dad's finishing off, just getting a little bit of meat off. Got this wire brush to get all the fat off that's around the feathers. So I'll put you guys on the time lapse of us doing that. Alright guys, so the brush thing, we did like a little bit, but it didn't seem to do much. So all it is a little thin layer of fat that's on there. We put borax on there, which should keep it hard. And my dad's putting the borax on the ends of the feet, so that all dries up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta put the head in a jar. So I'll go do that real quick, and I'll see you guys once I start doing it. Bye, turkey head. Stuff it in there. And that's how red Kool-Aid is made. Seal it up. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go set this where it's gonna get the most sunlight, and so it like gets warmer and like all the meat comes off. All right, so we're just gonna put it right up here. And you might be wondering, what's this other jar up here for? That's actually a chicken head that I was testing, because whenever we process chickens, I saved one of the heads to do, and I skinned it out just like the turkey. And this pot was from the raccoon that I did. It took like 3 or 4 months. No, it took longer than that. It took like 5 months for it to do anything, because I didn't put it in a jar at a time. I put it in a pot just to have water in it. I didn't think about putting it in a jar. So I'll see you guys in probably 2 or 3 more weeks once the head is all the meat off of it and that borax will be done drying. So see you guys then. All right guys, so it is now a week later, almost on the dot. This is mine that I killed 6 years ago now. And this is the fan from the other one. We're just kind of basing it off of this one, like the feathers and like how many layers there are, because I think we have too many. I think you just do it that, but we might see if we can keep any of these or not. So the borax kind of dried and done this thing a little bit. We just now like trim the feet right here. And I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse of us trying to put the feathers in the position, and anything else that we do in the time lapse. Now we're gonna wait for that to dry for about 15 minutes. Alright guys, now it's time to take the books off of the turkey fan. Just like that. And then you want to make sure you put some on the back so it doesn't mess up the whatever surface it's on. Yeah. Hey, look at that. It's not going anywhere right there. Got these top feathers all hard, and back, that's what it looks like right there. Looks pretty good, so now we gotta attach it to here. Alright guys, so this is what we got done today. It looks pretty good for like not doing a turkey ever, me or my dad. So you can see on the back, it's looking a little rough. You got this pink piece of plywood, you got the, we put these thumbtacks in there because the fan was like, it was like too far up in here, so we brought them down. Then we got these washers in here because the screws that we were using were pretty long. They would have gone through here. And then you can see we got screws going through the top of the feet right here. So it's supposed to get pretty hot at the start of next week, aka tomorrow. It's Sunday right now. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's gonna be pretty warm, like low to mid 80s. So the head should like do its thing like pretty quick then. So I'll see you guys in a couple weeks where it should probably be done. All right guys, so it has been a little bit more than a week. This is the turkey right now. Water's really nasty. You can smell it through the bottle. So you might be wondering, so how are you gonna make it to where you're not gonna get stunk out by it? Like a respirator right here. You put it on our face. It keeps everything out, like all the nasty smells. So I'm gonna go get a screen that we can put right here so that nothing like seeps through with like the bigger pieces that they fell apart or something. So let's go get that and we can start opening it. All right guys, we got the screen right here. Hope you guys can see on the ground there. Let's put the respirator on real quick. Let's see what size this thing is. Oh, there you go. Tighten that. Tighten this. And we're ready. Hope you guys can hear me a little bit. A little more tightening. Alright. And okay, we got it open. We got it open. Alright, I'm not even gonna try to smell it. We're just gonna dump it out. It like fell apart a little bit, but I think we could glue that. Wait, hold on, I think everything might be intact.
kind of like broke apart on the bottom of the eyes. I don't know why it would do that. Now I did do a chicken head from whenever we processed chickens, and the heads are the exact same thing of like breaking and like falling apart. So maybe it's just with like bird skulls or something. But this is loose right here. And it still has a little bit of meat. We're gonna wash it off real quick. We might have to perform surgery, guys. Let's see, there's a jaw or something. Let's go up here. Yeah, guys, I think we might have to glue this, but I don't think this is that. We're gonna put this in a jar of this bleach stuff that makes the skull white. So I'm gonna have to put it in that, and then we're gonna have to try to glue the jaw back together so it isn't actually intact. I'm gonna try to get this meat off here the best I can off camera, so I'll see you guys once it's whitened.
All right, guys, so it is a few days later. We got the jar right here with the turkey in it. Surprisingly, I was able to open it. And if it isn't done, then we'll just put it back in here and let it go for a few more days. But I think it's done. Try not to get it all over the picnic table. But it looks done right there. And then I'm gonna grab a paper towel to put this thing on, and then I'll go grab the other sides, like the jaw. All right, so we got our paper towel laid out right here. Just gonna place the skull on it until we get the jaw out. And we'll wash it off. Careful not to lose anything. All right, there's that. And there we go. We got both sides we got the jaw cleaned off. There. All nice and white. And we got the head. And I'll show you guys, I'm gonna put this in to dry off for the rest of today and then through tomorrow afternoon. So we'll come up to here where it's gonna get the most sunlight. We're gonna just place it in the jar. Well, it's not a jar, it's a pot. Oh, it's got water in it from a storm that we had last night. A lot of water. Alrighty. Just place these in there so they'll dry out in the sun. And then once it's done drying, then I can glue the jaw back together and it should look nice and good, and then we can put it on the mount. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so we got the head, we got the jaw, and we got super glue. It's all nice and dry. Looks pretty good. This is a little loose, so we're gonna glue part right there. And then we're gonna super glue the jaw into like right there. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we got the super glue. Fit open. Then we grab the jaw. There we go. All right, those are all the parts. Now I just need to shove a bunch of glue in there. Put some glue in there. Put some glue right there on the top. Oh, I dripped down a little bit. Oh no, this thing is like crumbled apart a little bit, so it's a lot of things that gotta be glued. Okay, let's just hold this in there and hope it glues together correctly. All right, guys, it has been about 15 minutes and the skull is looking good. It is completely dry. It's a little reflective, but I mean, you can't really tell from a distance. This is how it's gonna look on the board. So let's go and attach it to the board, and then we can hang it up on the wall.
It must have moved a little bit after getting it together. It's including that.
All right, guys, there it is. We're not done yet, though. We still gotta put the little thing so we can hang it on the wall back there. So let's go and do that. Alright guys, so this is the finished mount. And it looks pretty good. The feathers, once you put it up really close, you can see they're a little rough on the edges, but from here, you can't tell at all. But it does look pretty good. And we got the thing to hang it up there on the back. And the feet are actually already dried, which I was really, really surprised about. And the skull, I was surprised I ever did actually like save it. Because the jaw came off, and then some of the things that go like right here came off, but you can't really notice them when they look like this. It looks pretty normal. And I believe this one had maybe just barely under like an inch of spurs, like maybe 7/8 or something. The beard was, I think, a bit over 9 inches, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.